John Flueger, another cast member of Chicago Police, is leaving the show in Season 13. One of the 5 original cast members of the NBC police procedural, Fluger has played Adam Ruzek since the show's premiere. LaRoyce Hawkins as Kevin Atwater, Marina Squerciati as Kim Burgess, Jason Beghe as Hank Voight, and Fluger have all been there from the beginning. Unfortunately, Fluger's planned departure will reduce the number of original Chicago PD cast members to 3 in Season 13. The good news is that there is hope for the future. Ruzek, played by Fluger, is scheduled to depart from the One Chicago television series, but this does not imply that he will never return to this made-up world. John Flueger of the Chicago Police Department is on leave. Chicago Police Department Ruzek, dressed in military, kneeling next to the dead. Fluger is reportedly taking a leave of absence from Chicago Police in Season 13, which means he will likely return later in the season, according to a story from Deadline. Fluger is taking a temporary leave of absence from the series in order to attend to a personal issue. However, the nature of that personal concern has not been made clear. According to the story, the actor has recently been going through a difficult period, which led to his resignation. Ruzek will therefore be missing from a few future Chicago Police episodes. However, the date of Fluger's last episode before his break is still unknown. Fluger may yet make an appearance in a few more Season 13 episodes, as NBC recently announced his leave of absence. It remains to be seen when the Chicago Police star may go abruptly. Until then, fans can treasure their final moments with Ruzek before Fluger bids them farewell for the time being. How Ruzek could be written out of Chicago Police Season 13. There are no details in Deadline's exclusive scoop about how Fluger's character will be temporarily removed from Chicago Police Season 13. It does, however, show that the writers are frantically rewriting next scripts to account for Ruzek's absence. The authors are racing to change the scripts for future episodes because the actor's leave of absence was unplanned. As previously stated, it's hard to determine the reason for Ruzek's absence because it's unclear which episode will have him absent initially. But given everything that has transpired in Season 13 and earlier, it's possible that Ruzek will depart to look after his father. As some may remember, Ruzek's father is currently living in a nursing facility due to Alzheimer's. If his father's health deteriorates, Ruzek may decide to take a vacation from intelligence to spend more time with him. Alternatively, his resignation might have been influenced by Ruzek and Burgess's conversation about moving in Chicago PD Season 13, Episode 3. In case you forgot, Burgess wants Michaela to go to a different school that is approximately an hour away from their Canaryville residence. Ruzek might take a break to consider his family's alternatives and what is best for Michaela's future. Alternatively, Chicago Police might simply send Ruzek out of town to finish some training or go to a lecture. In any event, One Chicago is losing a member of its original cast, and nearly everything is uncertain. Will Fluger join the Chicago Police Department again? Actors from One Chicago have already taken time off from their various shows, and this is most likely not the last time. The majority of stars who have briefly left the One Chicago universe in the past have come back. For instance, following a 10-month hiatus, Taylor Kinney eventually returned to the character of Kelly Severide in Chicago Fire Season 12. Therefore, it makes sense that Fluger will return as Ruzek later in Chicago PD Season 13, according to the article. Everyone's estimate of how long it will take is as good as ours. Fluger might only be absent for a few episodes before making a comeback to the mid-season finale in late 2025. Alternatively, it's possible that the Chicago Police actor won't see his co-stars again until the Season 13 finale in the spring of 2026. As at the time this article was written, nothing was known. All that is known is that Fluger will be absent from a few episodes of the 13th season of the television series One Chicago, but he is expected to return before the season concludes. Fans can be confident that Ruzek's absence won't last forever till then. Fluger will eventually return as the adored character unless anything occurs between now and the conclusion of Season 13. Additionally, it is hoped that Ruzek's exit won't significantly disrupt the author's plans for Chicago PD Season 13.